Hello, my reading friends. Oh, I am so excited. A fancy Nancy. But this time she's being a little bit of a detective. The case of the disappearing doll. I'm excited to read this, but as you already know, I do enjoy fancy Nancy books. Now, remember that if you like this book, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, Read to Me, Miss D, and share it with your friends if you'd like. They can always join our reading time together. All right, the case of the disappearing doll. My goodness, I'm so excited. As you can see, this book has been read many times, and that's good. We love that. I love her room. Just look at that beautiful room. Ooh la la, I'm having a fancy tea party. I set the table for many guests. Oh my goodness, I love her room. I love her room. Mom is changing my bed. I have no idea how you find anything in here, she says. Bree and her doll Chiffon arrive. I go to get my doll Marabelle. Her doll bed is empty. Marabelle must be in here in her dressing room, I say, or in her vacation chateau. That's French for house. I can't find Marabelle anywhere. Well, she couldn't have disappeared into thin air, says Bree. If Marabelle is missing, I say, it can only mean one thing. Someone took her. Why would anyone take Marabelle? Asked Bree. Why and who? I say, it's a mystery. We've got to solve the case of the disappearing doll. What do we do first? Asks Bree. Look for clues? First, we look like sleuths, I say. That's fancy for people who solve mysteries. They look amazing. Bree and I go to the playhouse. I look out the window and see Jojo and Freddie. Maybe Jojo took Marabelle, I say. She's always taking my things. Let's interview Jojo, I say. That's fancy for asking lots and lots of questions. Spill it, I tell Jojo. Did you take something that wasn't yours? How did you know? Asks Jojo. I ate your popcorn, admits Jojo. I'm sorry. I meant Marabelle, I say. Oh, I didn't take her, Jojo says. We see Grace ride by on her bike. I see, is that a doll in Grace's basket? Asks Bree. Do you see something in there? Grace parks her bike. I reach into Grace's bicycle basket. The jig is up, I say. That's fancy for gotcha. I know you took Marabelle. Why would I take your doll? Asks Grace. My doll was made to look like me. Of course, I say. I was just making sure. Bree and I go back to my room. I see a new clue on the floor. It's just a hair tie, says Bree. A tan, plain hair tie, I say. Are you thinking? Asks Bree. Mom took Marabelle, I say. Bree and I hear voices. In the basement, we go downstairs. I spend a lot of time with Marabelle, I say. Maybe Mom is jealous. Mom's shadow is behind a big bed sheet. Aha! I shout. One question, Mom. Recognize this? I show her the hair tie. Oh, thanks. It must have fallen out when I was in your room, says Mom. When you were in there taking Marabelle? I ask. Sweetie, do you really think I'd take your doll? Mom asks. If you didn't take Marabelle, then where is she? I ask. We can't find her anywhere. Where did you last see her? Asks Mom. I got Marabelle out of bed, changed her for the tea party, and put her on my bed, I say. You look You took my bed sheets, I say. Maybe Marabelle is in the sheets. Bree and I look through the laundry basket. She's not here, I say. Do you think she's getting worried? She might be getting worried. Sacre bleu. Oh no, I say. I see Marabelle in the washer. Mom stops the washer and opens the door. I am so happy to see my doll. I'm sorry I blamed you, I say. Mom gives me a hug. She accepts my apology. Can we have our tea party now? Asks Bree. Oui, yes, I say. The case of the disappearing doll is closed. Fancy Nancy's fancy words. This is one of the reasons that I do like this book so much. These are the fancy words in this book. Chateau, French for house. Sleuths, people who solve mysteries. Interview, to ask a lot of questions. The jig is up. Gotcha. Sacre bleu, French for oh no. Oui, French for yes. Again, thank you. What an amazing adventure we had today. We solved the case. When we read, it's so fun because we travel to magical places together. We meet new friends and we learn amazing things and amazing words. I'm just so glad that you're with me. Reading is so important because it helps our minds grow. It sparks our imagination and it shows us that worlds can be very exciting and very new ways. So thank you so much for being with me today. I enjoy your company. Remember, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Read to Me, Miss D. If you would like a copy of this book, you can go into the description on the YouTube page, and I have a link that you can get right to and buy your own copy. Thank you so much. Keep loving books and reading. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye from Misty.